Some of the people outside stood drinking from clear plastic cups, a favorable sign. A blonde woman in a short-sleeved mini dress chafed one bare arm with the other hand as he walked past. Scantily clad, the floozy. Bless her soul. He would talk to her later, drink in hand. He headed up the front walk, a placating smile to his right and to his left in case the host was present. He waved an eager hand, as though catching sight of a friend, and mounted the porch steps 2 at a time. There it was, the Grail, on the hardwood living room floor. A man in a pink shirt stooped over its tin spout, cup tipped almost horizontal, manipulating the hose with a deftness familiar to Decetes. The keg was low. He had arrived in the nick of time. He removed a clean cup from the top of a pile. "You would be?" asked someone. He turned to face the interloper. It was a severe-looking woman with glasses and short hair. Her long skirt bore a pattern of flying ducks. "Dean Decetes, friend of John's," he said easily, and held out his hand for her to shake. "Ramon's friend?" she asked. "I'm Darlene." He was already at the spout. "Nice place here," he said. Bent over the keg, he was at her waist level, the bulge of an abdomen constricted by cotton. Distracted by a shriek from the rear of the house, she passed him by. The ducks were flying south for the winter. Clutching his cup, heavy with tepid Miller Genuine Draft, he followed her back to the bedroom area, whence came the shriek that augured free entertainment. Where humbler men would have hedged and tiptoed, Decetes strode with confidence. His gate-crashing skills had been honed through the lean years and were now at their apex. A porcine man stood at the bedroom door. He too was an onlooker. A cigarette drooped from his mouth. "Bum a smoke?" asked Decetes. "All out," said the fat man, and retreated, grunting. Decetes peered into the bedroom. On a double bed a man lay on his stomach, with his pants around his knees. Darlene the duck lover bent over him, and another woman hovered with her hands fluttering. Decetes ambled closer, taking a swig from his cup, and peered down. The man's bare buttocks were awash with blood. A gaping wound at the top of his crack was flowing freely. "Vince, what were you thinking?" asked Darlene. "Surgery 2 days ago and he dances. Of course the suture's going to split." She looked up. "Stand back," said Decetes. "I'm an emergency medical technician." Many guises wore the holy one. "What a coincidence," said the other woman. Her lipstick was smeared. "It's like hemorrhaging." "Got a ice pack?" queried Decetes. Authoritative. "Put some ice on there. It's not serious." "Let me check the freezer," said Darlene on her way out the door. "Are just regular cubes okay?" "Ice is ice, lady," said Decetes with calm contempt. He didn't like the man's looks. His face was ashen, and he had thick lips. It figured. He strolled in off the street and right up to a man's bloody rectum. It was the luck of the Irish, though Decetes was certainly no Mick. He chuckled and gave the guy a rough pat to the shoulder. "You'll be fine, bud," he said. "He had a cyst removed," said the woman with lipstick. "Benign, but it was causing him discomfort." "They'll do that," said Decetes. "A cyst will do that. I'm no big fan of cysts. Personally, I can take 'em or leave 'em." "You're an EMT?" asked the bloody man. The side of his flabby face was pressed into the pillow. "Where'd you get your certification?" "UCLA Medical School," said Decetes. "Back in '83. Career change since then, but I still know my stuff." "Hey, are you even sober?" "Here we go," announced Darlene, bustling in with a handful of ice and a rag. "Hold tight there, Vince. We're all here for you." "Has that been sterilized, duck lover?" Decetes asked her sternly. "Huh? No, but it's clean," she protested. Decetes shook his head firmly. He intoned. "Paper towels are the way to go." She exited again. "I didn't know they had EMT training courses at UCLA."